of Gullyville. Yes, it's Doc Hoidae. The mayor of Gullyville and the ruler of the underworld. Doc Hoidae. Boo!
You think I give a fuck? Keep moving.
Boo! Boo! Doc Hoidae. The mayor of Gullyville and the ruler of the underworld.
I can't hear you, crowd. Oh, you suck.
Oh, boo!
Fuck you.
Boo!
Right here.
Boo! Doc claims it's his show.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
I don't think it's his show. I've seen the paperwork. Doc's name is not on any of the leases.
He doesn't write my checks.
Doc does not write the checks.
That's right.
Doc Hoidae, the mayor of Gullyville.
You want to see in here?
Yeah, it'd be, be a little easier. Well, I'm gonna do one of these for the. I'm gonna do the Roman cam for the entrances. Well, just for the entrances, and then I'm gonna. Oh yeah, Primetime! Primetime!
Look what he did. He hits like a girl. He fights like a kitten.
Oh, he hit like a girl and he fall like a kitten. Oh, prime time, prime time, prime time, prime time. This thing's so cold. Prime time.
Bun mozzarella!
Bun mozzarella! Referee!
Yes.
Our heavyweight champion in the.
All right. Are you ready?
I've never done anything the easy way.
Chuck Walters, Joy, we got a three-man booth!
Oh, it's a threesome in here!
Walters, Tyrone, and Figgins, and now we're gonna let Figgins do the camera!
If you call it a threesome, Figgins is out!
Prime time! Prime time! Prime time!
What was our chant for prime time?
Prime time!
It's been a while, Figgins. Good to see you here in the booth. It's great to see you in the booth.
And we got Doc Hoidae, the ruler of the underworld, the mayor of Gullyville.
And a Brian Anthony fan.
Doc
Brian Anthony.
Hoidae and his new customary green, black, and white, and red.
Did he?
Oh, I'm taking off my hat.
I hope one of you grab this camera. My hands are snug in the pocket. Maybe they'll stay in the ring.
I think he's going
I hope they do. Little duck, duck, goose going on here.
Oh!
Fuck you guys.
Times, motherfucking G.
I don't
Prime
know
times, motherfucking G. Prime times, motherfucking G.
Prime time.
Don't cheer for that bullshit.
Prime times, motherfucking G. Prime times, motherfucking G.
Fuck you, I like the prime time shit.
Fuck you, Doc.
Fuck you, Doc.
The doctor.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
The doctor, the ruler of the underworld.
The mayor. The place they call Gullyville. Primetime is smart. He kept the hat on with the brim in front. That way the sunset doesn't get in his eyes. He's keeping an eye on Doc the whole time.
Tyrone, I know the sun doesn't come out much where you're from, but that is an excellent point.
Hey! That was funny the way Primetime went for that one. Didn't succeed. Got rim shots.
Primetime. Now listen, this is the one thing I would say about Primetime, Walters. He had a big scuttlebutt earlier with BRB, and now he comes out a little chipper, but I think he might be playing that up a little. I don't think he wants Doc to show Doc that he's a little frustrated right now, but Doc might be able to capitalize here.
Well, we don't want Doc to get into his brawling ways, because let's face it, I think he can out-brawl Primetime Tony here.
Oh, absolutely. Doc Hoiday's not the mayor of Gullyville for nothing, and that's what I'm saying. Primetime is trying to put up a little bit of a front right now, happy-go-lucky. I think inside he's boiling because of what happened with BRB a little early on.
Yeah. Not showing it though, like you said, Jimmy.
Doc Hoidae with some classic wrestling. Doc Hoidae, a master of a little bit of everything. Can beat you so many different ways, Tyrone.
Indeed. Ain't that the truth?
Oh! Oh,
Straight up the spine
right
on this
to that
cold
spinal
day.
Cord.
It's never good to take those shots, but in 30-degree weather, it's even worse.
Absolutely. They don't call me Jim Frost for nothing, and not for nothing.
We're in your element.
Indeed, and not for nothing here. I mean, Primetime and BRB didn't necessarily, go all out, but Primetime could have suffered a concussion, perhaps. He might be a little injured coming in here.
I'm not too shy to say that. BRB did get the best of him.
1, 2, without question. That's the thing. Like I said, Primetime might be playing it up a little right now, but he could be worse off than we know, Jim.
Well,
I'm Jim.
First time in a long time being in the spotlight. First time in IWC being in the spotlight.
Yep.
There's a face of the company now for Primetime, and he's loving every minute of it. But hopefully he doesn't get too carried away. You saw him and C4 exchanging words in the locker room before, and I got to say, C4 made several points.
Primetime has had a busy day, probably an emotional day, a tumultuous day, and here, this is a non-title match, but Primetime's supposed to... Primetime still playing it up a little. You know, Doc Hoidae, not for nothing here, Walters. You know, a multi-time champion of the yard. This is Primetime's first title reign. This might be not a title, but Primetime has to want to prove a point here today.
Oh, well, if he loses this one, you gotta know. You know our ancient rule. If Doc can pull off the victory here, he's guaranteed for a title shot. And I don't know if Primetime's gonna want to give anybody.
This is actually Primetime's second title reign. IWC. He was our first.
Well, we went to the fact checker last night.
He was our first ever, I believe.
No,
I could be wrong.
You are wrong.
Those were in the late days of 3CW. We've gone back.
Oh!
And there's the mistake. Primetime capitalizes.
And now, Walters, not for nothing, this is a big match for Doc Hoidae because we'll have more details on this later in the show and in the coming weeks. The race to the
You just saw that.
Whoa! The race to the ace is starting, and we don't have all the details on it yet. But Doc Hoidae would certainly be involved, and it's going to be a big time series. For everyone involved, and Doc Hoidae is going to want a big momentum shift going into the race to the ace. So we'll have more details on that in the coming weeks.
Unique DDT there from Doc Hoidae.
One. Oh, and referee spaghetti legs.
Primetime's been down ever since Doc Hoidae used the unfair advantage. He actually threw the ref into Primetime. I believe they headbutted.
Referee spaghetti legs
of it.
has to go home to his mommy.
Well,
Eric
we're having
Foreman.
a switcheroo here of referees.
Eric Foreman back on the call.
And we love a little Foreman.
Well, we love a lot of Foreman.
I love a little foreplay.
Did you get your hand off my thigh, Walters?
Oh, sorry, I was just getting a little chilly.
Again, as we said, Doc Hoidae gonna want to get a big shift of momentum going as we head towards the ace to the base, the race to the ace to the base, and right now he's in the control here.
1, 2.
Controversial count there. Looked like Doc had
I
some
gotta
leverage.
wonder, will this be a tortoise in the hare race? Oh, these men be all out like a bunch of wild dogs.
Oh!
Inside out at him!
Doc Hoidae had the advantage, and now Primetime takes control. Ladies and gentlemen, what will happen with this championship non-title match? We'll find out when we get back.
And we're back!
We're back! Oh! Right, that could be concussion for concussion there now. Primetime might be worse for wear from earlier. Doc Hoidae just took a hell of a shot to the boards.
Hoidae in execution stance. This is not great for him right now.
Doc Hoidae, it's like he's looking up at the baby Jesus. The baby
man.
Primetime.
Oh, man.
TJ, run.
Oh! Foreman is down! Foreman is down!
A third concussion in this matchup.
Didn't want to move.
Are you okay, Foreman? Are you okay?
That was so funny.
Do you know how hard that was to camera that?
Referee's out cold. No, you just had to swing it.
Dude, it was that hard. I zoomed in for the punches, had to zoom out, and then I tried to zoom back in on the drop kick.
Oh, Zumba.
Oh! Wow! Once again! Both men have given vicious clotheslines here. Doc Hoidae!
Doc Hoidae in one of his best showings in a while, I gotta say, thus far.
Doc Hoidae! Oh!
Oh, huge scoop and slam.
Torque on every part of the body on that, Walters. Primetime, not for nothing, that was one of the bigger power slam, body slams I've seen in a long time. Doc Hoidae might be a few moves away from having the victory.
Dude, get closer to the camera if you're gonna yell.
If he's yelling, you can stand over there.
Why yell though? Get closer to the camera.
We're getting excited here, Figgins.
Unique New York. Unique maneuver here from, oh wow, if he turns this into a butterfly.
Oh, I think that's what he's going for, Walters.
That's awesome.
Patrol! Yeah!
Primetime won't let him have it.
Primetime knows how to block this. Yeah! He learned this in the dojos.
He sandbagged him.
Oh!
Not gonorrhea today.
Doc Hoidae happy with his work.
I gotta say, Hoidae.
Oh, another one.
He
Those
smells
knees.
blood.
I mean, Walters, I don't know if you know this, but the knee is the strongest part of your body.
Oh! Knee pad off, a knee straight to the forehead. Primetime's out cold.
This is it. Doc Hoidae is one smoke this fool away from a huge non-title victory and possible future success here in the IWC.
Oh, Hoidae gonna try something of his own here.
Everybody loves the holidays. Doc out of our camera view.
Floating in the booth. Floating in the booth.
Oh! Right to that jaw, Walters. Right to the jaw. Primetime might have a broken jaw. We might need medical. we might need medical attention out here.
This is the most maniacal I've seen Hoidae in the recent months, I've got to say.
The ruler of the underworld, the monster heart, Doc Hoidae, might have just broken Primetime's jaw.
That's right.
It might be time for a trip to the hospital.
4.
We've gotten to 4 now.
5. Hurry up.
How is Primetime getting up, Walters? Figgins, how? The Primetime, he's a mess. He might.
It's in his nature.
He's in.
All right, Walters, not for nothing. I think that barrel helped him get in. Otherwise, Primetime might have been counted out. And Doc Hoidae does not need to pin Primetime here. It's a non-title match. He just needs to get the W, and it will do a lot for his standings here in the IWC.
Especially in the race to the ace.
Indeed. More details on that in the coming hours. Primetime, I mean, he's out on his feet. Oh! Instinct, Walters, instinct!
Primetime now, I don't know how he's doing it. Oh! Work to that arm.
1, 2.
Doc might not be able to initiate the smoke, the purple haze, or the cutter if his arm's out of commission.
Doc Hoidae, brilliant move there. I'm guessing did not have enough to get his arms up for the kick out, but was able to force his leg down to get the base break.
Get out of here.
I tuck my pants into my shoes just like I tuck my shirt in my underwear.
Oh! That was unique.
This is a match of head trauma, Walters and Figgins.
And it's far too cold out here for this. I gotta say, both competitors giving it their all.
Indeed. Only a 2.
I'm not sure how it's just the wherewithal of these guys. They've been doing it for so long.
Hey,
they
listen,
stick out when they wake up in the morning. I mean, it's just...
You might not like Doc Hoidae. You might not like Primetime, even though there's no reason not to, but these are 2 tough men. Oh,
wow!
He doesn't have it in yet, though. Doc is blocking it as much as he can. Primetime does not have it wrapped. Doc needs to do something. Oh, it's in! It's in! It's in!
It's in!
Doc Hoidae, he's doing everything he can, but this could be the... Oh, Doc Hoidae, what a counter! What a counter!
No way!
No way!
No way! He just smoked your champion!
That was pretty awesome.
Hoidae with a trick up of every sleeve, I gotta say.
2.
Primetime, I can't believe it. The look in his eyes, I thought he was out. Walters, I thought he was done.
Battery.
I think they'll make it.
I don't know how far they're trying to go though. PJ. Battery. Yo. All right, Ryan. Put it out that way. Yeah. I forgot Ryan runs the show.
Oh! That toe kick. Double underhook.
Oh!
God!
Oh!
Shit! He's got
Foreman
the
is
rope.
getting better each and every week at officiating here. I gotta say, that was a great view of Foreman. And that view saved Doc Hoidae. in
Doc
this match.
Hoidae, his ribs, his neck took the brunt of that. That could be it after that big time maneuver to the neck.
Only 2.
Doc Hoidae is hell of a tough, let me tell you.
Doc's hurt.
I feel like it's starting to stuff out.
Oh! Primetime throwing hands.
This ain't the neck of the woods Primetime wants to get into with Doc Hoidae.
Primetime's getting desperate. This is what Doc Hoidae wants. He can eat these punches.
Oh! Firing away!
Oh!
Doc Hoidae, this could be it right here, Walter.
Oh! Huge Enziguri, I think Primetime fell on the outside onto his head again. His cranium is taking an excessive amount of damage here. Don't forget that him and Ben went at it earlier in the show. Oh!
Doc Hoidae showing that his ribs are just
He's
fine.
staying on top of him. He's staying on top of him.
Doc Hoidae
Oh,
might be... I gotta tell you, Walters, Doc might be lucky that his ribs took the brunt of that. His neck could have been
He's
seriously
holding him
injured.
now, though. He's
Yeah.
holding him now.
Yeah, Doc Hoidae. Dr. James Andrews is in attendance.
Who the hell is Dr. James Andrews? Well, Jim.
He's the top surgeon in the country.
He's a giant.
What's he doing here? I need his autograph.
Isn't he the Giants doctor?
Everybody's doctor.
Yeah, that's true too. I know he's the WWE doctor.
Dr. Phil is also here to handle.
Dr. Drew is here. Whoever loses is going to have some emotional trauma.
Dr. Drew. You don't know Dr. Drew? Even I know Dr. Drew. No, Dr. Drew.
Whoa! Primetime makes it out! Can he hold it? He held it! He held it! Oh my God! What a victory!
That was cool!
That was pretty cool, wasn't it, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the IWC World Champion, Primetime.
Tyrone Walters, we have seen one of the greatest non-title matches in IWC history here tonight. Primetime and Doc Hoidae laid it all on the line. Both men could have been fatally injured. In the end, Primetime, our IWC champion in the yard, wins a tough contest.
Hoidae really gave it his all there.
Doc Hoidae.
Primetime one step ahead. Hit that schoolboy, that roll-up. It's only a game of seconds.
It is, and ultimately, I think the rib injury, Doc Hoidae didn't have the wherewithal to kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, a hell of a contest, and we will see you next week, and we will have updates on the race to the 8th and mere hours. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this week's edition of The Circus. We'll see you next week.